right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Stafford to the air to start us off. That's on target, Puka Nacua. Galloping inside the 40. Puka Nacua. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. One snap in, and this offense as efficient as they could be, partner, and looking very dangerous to begin this ball game too.
Yeah, you know, it's one thing for coaches to tell us in our production meetings they want to be a quick strike offense, got to be explosive. But they put that talk into action. One play from scrimmage, one touchdown, and one massive statement sent across the field.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Here comes Williams on the return. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. And they finally bring him down after a huge run back into their territory.
You know it right now, Kate. I'm absolutely in favor of this frenetic pace. A touchdown scored, and this is what the immediate response is. Nearly answer it with a house call yourself. Yeah, there's no body blows in this one. This game's starting with some serious haymakers.
Goff taking it right to the air. Finds his man, it's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions finish off their opening drive. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Whittington now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands,
a lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Brian Branch has it.
Intercepted by the Lions. This takeover 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Out of the shotgun, Goff. That's complete to Sam Laporta. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down. Working inside the red zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. Working quickly here.
Amon-Ra St. Brown. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Gibbs scores. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st.
Rams 7.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Whittington now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Pass complete. Tutu Atwell. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
That's good. Great throw to a nice route and catch to move in the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and 10. Here's Stafford. Short pass brought in. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it's going to be third and short coming up. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Stafford's going to throw on third and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
It is caught at the 20. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. They get 27 on the play. And the Rams have the first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. And he could have a free play here. He's got it at the 5. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. So now that we've sorted that flag out, we've arrived at the end of the first. The Lions out in front. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on first down. That one connects. That is an LA touchdown. The Rams can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Point after by Mevis is good. And the Rams tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here comes Williams on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you worried about have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Lions have a first down. The handoff here for Gibbs on his own read. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself in those types of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More football from SoFi in just a moment. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the gun, Goff. Go left side, and St. Brown has it. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
They've got first down here from the 36. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And he'll go down here, covers up nicely after a gain of 7.
You know, Gabe, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
2nd and 3 now. Goff to the air now. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. Running in the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
20!
They give to Gibbs on the option. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions take the lead just before halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Bates now for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
20-yard line.
1st and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half.
Hey, 50! Get a lady! White!
Shotgun snap to Sanford. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by DJ Reed. And the Lions will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
8-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Gibbs now from the gun. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, so they can try for some points going into the break. Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal try. This is going to be a 46-yarder. Bates' kick is up and good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Here's Evans set to kick this away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And that return's going to cost him just a little bit compared to a touchback. He's out just shy of the 30. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. 1st and 10 now from the 46. Coming right is Gibbs. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
Okay, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. Got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
This is Gibbs on second down. He's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's third down now.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Goff to throw here. It's 3rd and 2. That one complete to St. Brown. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions grow the lead coming out of halftime. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions take a 3-possession lead.
Rams 14.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Whittington now on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10. Stafford from the gun. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40.
It's a gain
So
of
20 yards on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing now, Stafford. Catch made right side by Nakua. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Complete to
Offense in the hurry up here.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 46-yard line.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Nakua's got it again. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Middle.
On 1st down, here's Stafford. He's still going to the 30. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Rams have the first down. Working quickly here.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Stafford throwing again. Has it at the 7. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams start their second half with some needed points. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
Maybe a little panic here. Maybe they feel like they have to, down 2 scores. Look at this, lining up for the onside kick here in the 3rd. And no luck, the Lions there to recover.
Recovered by the
And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's Lions ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, Goff. St. Brown there to bring it in. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Number 14.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat, throw it right through your target's chest. This one, well, that one right there was the ladder. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the quarterback.
And he's going to be taken down a yard. The 25. They get an even 10 on that play. And that is good for a Detroit first down. A give left side for Gibbs. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. They're going to wind up losing yards on this play. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
All right, here we go. Second down. Goff back to throw. Underneath, it's Gibbs. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Goff on third. St. Brown's got it. Complete. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And he's stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's second down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And he's going to be knocked backwards. This loses yards to the 7. The outcome's decided here, but we got a timeout with 2 seconds on the clock so they can think it over before their final play. His kick is good at the end, but boy, Brock, we might see some words exchanged at midfield here as they add 3 to the win as time expires. So it's 1 for the win column for the Lions. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win.